Girl, I have not to 8 a.m. Hey y'all, what's up? So, do I lint in my hair? What's happening? Um, I wanted to vlog today, but whenever I go out the house with the little ones and I'm by myself, even when I have Eli, it's a lot to try to record a day. But I wanted to document this moment for myself, for my channel, for those that are tapped in with me and my kiddos. So here we are. I have not eaten all day, and I made Ethan a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and got me some water because I am hungry. Um, but I wanted to show Jackson's clothes came. Um, oh, he's watching Gracie's Corner now. Jackson's clothes came from Kohls. That I had ordered with the money that he had gave me. And then I did want to touch base on y'all. This came and I started reading it last night. And there was some awesome stuff that came in here that I wanted to talk about and just share my day. So if y'all can hop on, they can hop on. If not, y'all catch the replay. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. But again, like I don't just document these for everybody else, also my own purposes. Hey, Christy. Hey, girl. And I'm also trying to get used to streaming with StreamYard. We just got back from the doctor's office. Everything is good with baby boy. Let me just start off with that. Jackson, for once in this whole journey of pregnancy, postpartum, he is finally getting a good report of health. There's no jaundice. There's no anemia. There's no growth issues. There's no failure to thrive. None of that. Girl, I forgot you said there was one. When I get my coins up, I'm still reading it though. I'm on chapter 14, but I underlined some things at the doctor. I actually read 2 chapters at the doctor. I had underlined some things. I'm gonna just go ahead and read it so it's on here. Then catch the replay. When she was like, about showing up for yourself, and like how people don't look like what they've been through. And this part I underlined, it was a paragraph, and she had said, because we know how to show up and look good, we know how to play the part and present ourselves in a way that hides the journey. And it resonated with me so much because that's me. Even as authentic and transparent as I am, like I've been having the revelation of myself that like I always show up. I show up for everybody, no matter what mental state I'm in, emotional, whatever, no matter what physical state I'm in, I'll always show up. And even for myself, I show up for my kids, my family, my friends, and I show up for myself, but I'm hiding really what's going on. And then she was just like, and of course, people buy into the look. So like nobody ever thinks anything's wrong with me because I show up, I present well. They believe what they see, and it's easy to convince them that we're all right, that we're good when we're not. That's when the saying becomes less of an affirmation of our healing and more of a way to hide our pain. When I was like, speak my life, Tabitha, speak my life. Yes, definitely hit the like button on the way in. Girl, I gotta figure out how to make y'all moderators because y'all be tuned in with me. I don't be painting, you know, I'll be talking. And then she was like, let us all be mindful that just because someone looks amazing doesn't mean that they haven't been through something. And I was like, that is so freaking real. Girl, that's that Libra energy. You know, that's that Libra. We always show up for people, but inside we be going through it and like we don't tell nobody because we gotta show up. And then it was like another one that was, this is to all the YouTube ladies and everybody. People who have never done the thing you're aspiring to do should rarely be able to influence you or your decisions. How do they know what's right or wrong for you? Honey, they don't. They have no idea. I was like, speak, Tabitha, because that's real. We get like I know a lot of people when they come on the live and they say how like, oh, I don't want to post this, I don't want to post that, I don't want to, do this and that. And it's like, who cares? Like, these people ain't even doing what you doing. This cold water tastes so good. But that all led me to, right? Hey, Sylvia. That led me to, this came in, right? And I wasn't really expecting much because, like I told you, I've been in therapy, and I also wanted to check it out, make sure that it wasn't like some demonic stuff going on. Because child, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. All this is a reflection journal. Is literally looking at your life back from the furthest memories you can remember that have been impactful to you. Girl, yes. Girl, and I hit my toe in the kitchen, y'all. My toes is throbbing. I hit it right on the corner, child. And I said, that's what I get? Because Eli did it coming down the steps. And I was like, that's what you get. And I was like, Lord. But you know what? I think it was a test because I told God, I was like, God, I don't want to be cursing as much. And I hit my toe. And usually I would have been like, beep, 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 beep. And I was like, oh, flipper, flapper, fudger not. Literally. And I was like, I didn't curse. But y'all, I'm proud of myself. This morning, we woke up late. We did, because I didn't really sleep too well. We woke up late, and I was like, I'm just going to let the day go how it goes. Transportation's probably going to play me again. Child, right when I was about to order the Lyft, y'all, then the man want to call and show up. And then he came with a broken van. The one door didn't open. I was sweating bullets trying to get on that. Yeah, I was sweating. I mean, drenched, trying to put these car seats in with one door that opened with the skinny, got one of them old school vans. Girl, I was sweating. And I was like, you know what? To God be the glory. I'm sitting there, you know what I got to stop doing, y'all? I apologize for everything. Things I shouldn't even apologize for. Like, you here to give me this ride. You getting paid for this. Why am I apologizing to you for being a single person? I don't want to be saying single mom. I mean, honestly, I don't care. Being a single mom with kids, traveling with car seats, with under 5-year-olds, having to look them in, you're not helping me, you able-bodied man. And I'm doing this by myself. Like, I was like, why am I apologizing for normalcy? Like, what is, and that takes me into, girl, listen, God, I'm telling you, I started the day, I was like, you know what? I usually be stressed when we be late. I be yelling, sometimes be cursing. I be like, I don't want to do that no more. And then once we got Eli on the bus, I always say a prayer over him before he gets on the bus, that he's safe, that the kids are safe at school, that there's no active shooters, no rapists, no murderers, no crazy kids amongst the kids, amongst the staff, amongst anybody. I always say a prayer. And then I came in and I was like, we're going to have a chill morning. Yeah, like, he just watching me. And then the door didn't open on the one side. So, y'all, I'm climbing my behind in and out. Y'all, it was a mess. But I got them in there finally. So what I was saying, yeah, I sat down, I made my coffee. Girl, my coffee was good this morning. That's how I knew the Lord was on my side. I had my sugar-free whipped creamer that tasted good. The first time I was tasting it, the Lord was on my side. Yeah, girl, I just got these Uber drivers. Yeah, wonder don't even like, I mean, it is not even like, I understand that that's not in your job description, but also it's like just being a good human. If you can. And if you feel weird, be like, ask like, hey, do you need any help? Let me turn it down. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like I sat down at the table with Ethan. Ethan was eating his stuff. Jaxon was chilling. I think Jaxon was still asleep. Yeah, Jaxon was still asleep. And then I I read my Bible. Hey. I read my Bible, took notes even, and everything. Was tripping off these people from back then. They was wild. And I felt at peace. And then I got dressed. Like, y'all, I got dressed. I was like, you know what? I said, I don't want to go outside looking like a whole bum. I got dressed. And I'm eating these shit because I ain't eating nothing all day but that coffee. And so, like, things went smooth. And then encountered that. And I was like, I'm still going to be peaceful. And like I said, if he don't show up by 9 o'clock, I'm going to call a Lyft. Honey, right when I downloaded the app, girl, you be doing your things from when you get your car, you will look back at these times and say that was, girl, I think about it all the time when I be in there with in the car. Hey Tish. in the car when these things are happening. I'll get to that point too. And so we get there, things are going smooth. They had us, how did everything work out with your case? Uh, which one? Welfare. I got my check. So we get there. They had us waiting forever, y'all. Like when I say like my appointment was at 9:30, we didn't get taken back until like an hour after being there. Which I'm like, what can I complain for? Like, I just need to make sure my baby's good. And they came down there, everything went good. He had a 6-month shot. I didn't get him the flu shot though. I'm always weird with kids, and like um, but yeah, we did that. So then it's time to come out the appointment. The van's not downstairs. I'm calling and calling the man. He's not picking up. The man's not answering the phone. So I called the access to care and I'm like, hey, can you please reach out to the company? Because the man's not answering his phone. Don't want to be hate to each other. My name is Chrissy. Yes, girl. That's my girl. Go follow y'all. If y'all don't follow each other, go and follow each other out. That's my girl right there. I know her offline and online. Um, But yeah, so I'm calling, he's not answering. I call them, they can't get them on the phone. And then first she comes back, she's like, oh yeah, this dispatch said it'll be about 30 minutes or less before he gets there. I'm exhausted. I've been at this doctor for almost 3 hours by now. Like this is just insanely. I'm Ethan is tired. He's hungry. He's tired. He's overstimulated with all these people because it was a super busy time. It's now lunchtime. The baby is not in the best mood because he just got shots. I am drained. I am so drained. So I'm just like, you know what? Go ahead and cancel it. I'm gonna call a Lyft. I got some money in my Cash App. We calling a Lyft. We not doing this. You are going after all the days get better. Listen, I think I'm sweating, Chad. I was out here in these streets with these kids. I did a little short. I haven't uploaded it, but y'all gonna see. Like we was going through it. So I was like, go ahead and cancel this company. I'm gonna call a Lyft. We just gonna go. And I'm always weary, y'all. I gotta stop doing this too. Um, I be feeling so sorry. Like, first of all, there's no reason I should be like apologizing for taking time to get my kids' car seats installed into a car. You know what I mean? And I'm like, especially when these people aren't helping you. So I'm just like, I'm rushing, trying to keep myself calm, trying to keep Ethan calm, trying to look at the baby, make sure anybody's stealing my baby. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, why? But we're going to get to what I've learned why this is happening. So I get them in there and I'm so glad it was a truck and it was spacious. And he opens the front door for me and everything. And I was like, and I felt bad because usually I am having to get in the front seat because the car would be too small in the back for all of this, body to get back there with these two big car seats. So I'm just like, hey, do you mind if I sit back here? Because I don't want the baby to get fussy and scream while you're up, while I'm sitting up front and I can't get to him. And like, I feel like he felt kind of offended, but he's like, oh no, that's fine. Because he didn't talk the rest of the ride. You know what I mean? The vitamin D hit you not. Yes. Yes. And so in the car ride, I'm just like, I'm always so reflective when I have to leave the house and I have to go through these moments because I start to feel sad because in those moments, I'll start to remember that I am doing this by myself. I start to remember how I got to this point that I'm having to take public access transportation through being on welfare and stuff. What's up? What's up? You all right? Okay. Yeah, like I'm starting to realize that I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that I'm having this situation and I start thinking negatively and then I start to feel sad and I feel my eyes water and I'm just like, today I was just like, okay, how do I reframe this thinking? Like, how do I, Ashley, yes, this is hard right now. This is not going to be forever. It is hard right now. You're going to remember these moments and it's going to help you to continue to be even more grateful than you are. And I try to find the gratitude in the situation. Like, I'm glad that I can even take a lift. I'm grateful that someone even picked me up. I'm grateful that the driver is in a butthole. I'm grateful that his car is clean and is spacious and I'm safe with my babies. Like, I always start thinking negatively in some way, shape, or form about situations. And then I start downing myself and going back into like stinking thinking. And so I had to catch myself, um, because it's like there is nothing wrong with what's happening. It's like, actually, like, there's nothing wrong with what's happening right now. Like, this is life, it's hard right now. It's not gonna be forever, but it's hard right now. And so then we got here, and I'm here, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna talk about this because Baby Boy's clothes came, and I wanted to get that on record. I don't know why this is going in the wrong order. It's just a part of your journey. It's life, and we got to take the good days. Yes, yes. But I'm so used to kicking myself about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's my fault that I'm in this situation type thing. Temporary, absolutely. All the time. Like, it's just because the balance. But that takes me into this, y'all. Now, the first pages, right? And I'm not finished, y'all. But the first 32 pages of this book is just explaining about, if you don't know what an emotional trigger is, if you don't know how to support yourself, telling you, advising you that if you have not done any self-work with like traumatic experiences, that you need a safe space, you need a guy, you probably should go to therapy. Like, so it's not, I don't know, people was making it sound demonic. And I guess because it's called shadow work, but really it's just a reflection journal, y'all. Absolutely. But they asked the right questions. And I'm just gonna go over the first exercise was fill in the blank. And I'm gonna share with y'all because I already had my cry sesh last night. And you're supposed to do this from like a place of pure, like, first thought that comes to your mind, first word that comes to your mind, and refer to it when you're feeling in these weird spaces. And it's funny because I had just listened to a message. I had shared it on my page called The Decision Tree by Dr. Anita. I can't remember her last name. And when I say that started this thinking, so it was funny that this came and this was the thing. So basically, these are the blanks right here. And you're supposed to take notice of what situations come to your mind when you think of this. And it says, I always feel like I'm the blank one. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna say blank. So y'all, if y'all want to do it along with me, you can fill in the spaces, right? And the thing is, what you're supposed to do is, oh, what fell? A piece of lint was in my ear. Whatever the first word that comes to mind is whatever the first word that comes to mind is what you're supposed to write. Don't overthink it. I don't care if it sounds crazy. Just whatever first word comes to your mind when this stuff is said, that's what you're supposed to write down. Okay? So if y'all gonna do this along with me, I did it last night and I'm gonna share what happened with me. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm tripping. But or do y'all want me to type it? Is y'all good with me reading, or do you want me to type it? Because I could type it. Like, let me see. I could probably type it. Okay, it's only a couple of sentences, so I'm gonna type it out. And if y'all want to do it, we can go ahead and do it, and then I'm gonna share my experience with it because it made me reflect. Okay, so I'm just typing it, y'all. This is the first sentence. Okay. I always feel like I'm the blank one. Okay. I'm gonna leave that up for a bit. Okay, so y'all like it better y'all like if I type it like this, or do you want me to just type it in the comment? But the first sentence was like, I always feel like I'm the blank one. And tell me if I'm going too fast. Okay, the next one. Next sentence coming in. Blank is how I managed to escape. Now let me know if y'all missed one because I'll go back and just girl, right? Listen, I'm telling you, write this down. Cause when you put it together, it's gonna do something. Hey, the reality of Kel. Okay. Okay. I'm about to do the next one, y'all. I would type faster if my laptop wasn't sitting up on something. Nah, this is kind of a long one. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading out too, so if y'all ain't looking at the screen. They say okay. Hopefully it shows all of it. So it's blank brings me peace. I am so tired of blank and blank, but excited about blank and blank. So that's kind of long, so I'll leave that up for a little bit. Tell me if you missed anyone. I can always go back. Once I have them on there, I can go back and do it. I'm sorry. I got to eat my peanut butter and jelly, y'all. Because I'm so hungry. I'll be jigging the Jules TV. Oh, God, that was kind of thick. So like that welfare peanut butter used to come in the can. I'm telling my age with that one. All right, y'all good? We're going to go to the next one. On to the next one. I'm just typing. The next one is, I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. Oh, wait. Which one did you miss? I missed the second one. I'm going to go back real quick, y'all. So hold on. So did you? This was the first one. I always feel like I'm the blank one. Blank is how I manage to escape. Blank brings me peace. I am so tired of blank and blank, but excited about blank and blank. I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. Oh, let me get Jackson back. There's one more sentence on it. We're going to be... Ooh. Hey, now think about this. Can you chill for a second while my... Hold on. I don't want you to cry. Hey, boobas. Where is your binky? Did we lose it? Now I'm gonna type this one out before he's gonna cry for a little bit, because I can't type once he gets up here. This one is oh, it's two of them. This is the next one, y'all. For some reason, I always end up blank. And then here's the last one. Y'all ready for next one? I deserve blank and blank. All right, I'm gonna grab the baby. I can go back over them now once they're out once they typed up. What's up? You want some water? You need some water? What's up? What? Okay, why everybody set off right now? Y'all said we're gonna set the alarm. Ring the alarm. I know. Oh, no chunky buns. And then the lady got blood all on my baby's diaper. All right, so did y'all get all of them? Or y'all need me to go back at all? Say, hey. Shoulders, knees, toes, where your head at? These kids. Okay. Y'all let me know. Did y'all talk to me? Did y'all get all of them? All right, I'm going to run through them all real quick just to make sure y'all got them, okay? Here, baby. I should have got his little stars. So it starts with, I always feel like I'm the blank one. Blank is how I manage to escape. Blank brings me peace. I am so tired of blank and blank, but excited about blank and blank. I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. For some reason, I always end up blank. I deserve blank and blank. Okay, did I go too fast? Hold on, there's so many comments. Okay. Run it back one more time, please. Do you want me to do it again? Hey, Jackson. Your mama baby got those shots today. One more time. I don't know if there's a lag or if I'm just... One more time. I always feel like I'm the blank one. Blank is how I manage to escape. Blank brings me peace. I'm so tired of blank and blank, but excited about blank and blank. I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. For some reason, I always end up blank. I deserve blank and blank. All right, let me know if y'all good, because I'm about to read. There's a lag with that extra time was helpful. Yeah, I think it is a lag. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what's going on. I don't know. I'm clicking. Those kinds of stuff is popping up. Okay. Let me get this off the screen. So here is what mine said. It says, I always feel like I'm the lonely, ugly one. Now, look, don't judge me. This is the first things that came to mind. They say your subconscious holds this stuff. Okay? I didn't, and you don't think about it, just fill it in, and then you go back and read it. I always feel like I'm the lonely, ugly one. Reading is how I manage to escape. Love brings me peace. I am so tired of failing and crying, but excited about life and living. I want to try to breathe so that I can finally live. For some reason, I always end up broken. I deserve love and respect. When I read that back, he trying to steal my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, y'all. When I read that back, I had to take a moment. Because what you also have to notate when you're filling those in, what thoughts, what memories are coming to mind when you're reading these things, right? So I was thinking about times, it was coming from my childhood. Like, dealing with how, I was hurt in this present situation, and just, I was like, whew. And it's not like these are any new themes that I've never thought about myself. Because like I said, I've been in therapy. I know a lot of this. So it didn't hit so hard. I was like, yo, like, did we see y'all? Like, we don't even, it just spoke so much, because I'm just like, I feel lonely. And I always am down on myself, and I don't feel like I'm my best self. And I said, I'm always just kind of like, and this was just opening it up. So this one was like just a tip of the iceberg. The next exercise, y'all, the next fill-in one is the one that started peeling back the layers of it. What's up, baby? And it's themes. Like I said, I deserve love and respect. basic principles, basic things that I want out of relationships with anybody is always love and respect. If like I deal with you with love, deal with me with love. If I respect you, respect me. Like simple. But I haven't gotten that. Now the next one starts to explain why you filled in those things. Now there are some reflection questions to ask yourself. Which at first I was kind of like, I didn't feel offended. I kind of was just like, what? Hold on, let me get some water. Here, Baba. I better not get no copyright for Jules TV over there in the background. I don't think so, because all theirs is mixes anyway. Okay, but the reflection said, why am I sometimes seduced into a victim mentality? Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. You know what? I was praying and I was like, God, I don't know what you about to do with this, but we about to do something with it. But we doing it together. It ain't just about me, child. um, yeah, but it said, why am I sometimes seduced into a victim mentality? And that caught me off guard. And then I had to think about it because the situations that popped into my mind because of those feelings, all of them I was looking at, all of my stuff was like my hurt, my pain, my hurt, my pain, like feeling how, and I'm like, am I playing the victim? Do I immediately go to the victim? Now, so I was a little like, it ain't me. They did this to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I had to sit with it some more. And then it goes, now the second question, I didn't know what to put there, y'all. Maybe y'all will for y'all scenarios or help me through it. But I said, my answer to that, why am I sometimes seduced into a victim mentality? I said, because it's easier. Wait a minute, you trying to flip on the ground. 8, 9, 10, with me and my friends. We're gonna do it again. Count with me. That's a shame that they remixed that song into Count with Me. But I said, because it's easier, I don't have to look at myself and how I allowed mistreatment. Whoa. And it was like, I was sitting there like, okay. Okay, little shadow work journalism. I was like, okay, you're right. And I said, because I'm so used to it, this is what I get. I'm used to it. This is it. Like, it's easier. It's easier to look at someone else. And even if they are wrong, it's easier to just look at them and not look at, okay, but why did you allow that? Why did you allow yourself to feel that and be in that space? You know what I mean? Like, but the second one was, what systematic self improvement techniques can I use to replace my victim mentality into a more empowering belief about myself or the situation? Yeah, absolutely. I was justifying it. I was like, they did this, so that's why I reacted. But it was like, but why were you allowing it? And and it's fine if you don't know. If you don't know why, because some of us don't, because some of us have not done any inner work. Some of us haven't been to therapy. Some of us haven't even talked about things that we've been through that have caused us trauma and pain. And that's okay. You got to start somewhere. Baby, what you want to do? Because you cannot walk, my love. Hey, get with it. Hey, pop it out. Look at my shots and my thighs. And she got, look, she got blood on your onesie and everything, child. Yeah, it was definitely a revelation moment. But I left that second one blank because I didn't really know what to say for it. Ow, you're choking me. The abuse from the baby. You trying to eat my stuff. Now I'm looking away like I know she didn't just sit there and eat that chip and then give me one. Y'all, watch Jackson's face. Oh, he said, not today. I'm going to get me my sandwich. Ouch! Hey, Nisha. Okay, the second one said, what systematic self improvement techniques can I use to replace my victim mentality into a more empowering belief about myself or the situation? And at the time when I did that, I didn't know what to put there, so I just left it blank. But I the next one, the third one said, what kind of thinking? You're not getting my sandwich. Let me go get him some stars because he's trying to eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We don't even know if you have a peanut allergy, sir. You're trying to do the most. You're trying to do the mostest, and I'm trying to be the hostess. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Y'all might be able to see me in the kitchen. What am I doing? B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. You did that today. You switched to the positive and gratitude. Absolutely. Hold on, my chest is popping out. I'm going to open them, son. You ain't got to grip me up. Jaxy Waxy. I'm about to put you in your high chair. Here. Can you calm the hunger? Look at him, y'all. He said, eat the cake, anime. Okay, but the third one was, what kind of thinking do I need to adopt in order to step outside of my limiting beliefs and focus on what excites me? It's like they kind of knew that you was gonna put negative stuff in that part. Like I feel like, and I put more positive thinking, especially thinking based in reality, because I have a tendency to go in my head and not think about reality, not my opinion or others or fear and anxiety. So like I just said was like, I really need to stick to thinking in reality, what is real? Because I have a tendency, like I can go in a room and I can be like, oh, everybody in here don't like me. Like, and I'll just start feeling like I feel negative because everybody in here don't like me. You know, they don't want me to be here. When in reality is, did anybody say that to you? Did anybody say they didn't want you to be here, Ashley? But I'll go to that type of thinking, like in that situation. Oh, girl, we sharing. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah. Okay. So Hustle Breathe Mama says hers was, I always feel like I'm the outcast one. Whew, I felt that in my soul. Like I can relate. Music is how I manage to escape. Okay. I am so tired of being misunderstood and ignored, but excited about my future in life. That's powerful. I can relate to all of that. I love that, thinking in reality, not Delulu. Yeah, I'm telling you, I be real life Delulu. But I'm telling you, but remember this, because the next exercise, I don't know if y'all want to do the next one, we can do the next fill in and go from there. But I got to the third one before I was like, let me take my behind the bed because I am emotionally spent, because that reflection was a lot of reflection. Because it starts to break down why these answers even came about. And it's real smooth with it. It's real smooth with it, how it do it. I want to try to self-reflect so that I can finally live. That's powerful. And you know what? Knowing you, not knowing everything, but like, I definitely can see that. I can definitely see that. Like, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Like, I appreciate it so much. Like, we here, this is a safe space, y'all. I mean, as safe as it can be for you too, but but yeah, like those things made me reflect, y'all. And that was just the first one. That was part one. Um, and then there's part two. I'm telling you, part two, y'all, is where my life got snatched up by the edges. For some reason, I always end up clueless. I deserve love and happiness. Silence brings me peace. That, you know what I see a theme with here is like, you said I deserve love and happiness, and I said I deserve love and respect. Did anybody else put love in there or anything along those lines? Like, if y'all don't want to share all of what you put, that's absolutely fine. But did anybody else put love as one of the things that they deserve? I'm curious to know. Or respect or joy or I got you, pumpkins. I got you. Here. You ain't said nothing but a word. Here. Looking like a little cabbage patch. That's great. I really liked your answer. I'm not even an answer. But you know, I don't like the word deserve. Yeah. I think I feel where you're coming from with it. Deserve can be. Yeah. I think sometimes I find issues with deserve as well because it's like for so long I didn't feel deserving, and sometimes I still don't feel deserving. And like the deserve worthy is a bit that it starts to touch my trauma. The deserve worthy starts to touch my trauma. This book is called The Shadow Work Journal. You know, the one on TikTok that everybody named Mama got? I was just trying to see if all the hype was there. Do you think deserve is demanding? Are you asking me or Tish? For me, I feel like when I think of it, because I really don't know what I deserve in a sense. Like not now. I want to say for so long I didn't know what I deserved or what requirements have to be met, I guess, in a sense, to deserve something when in reality. What in the devil? Get your butt down. Child. Can you put the title in the comments? Oh, absolutely. We are talking about the Shadow Work Journal. Here, baby. Look, y'all, I didn't even finish my sandwich. Run as fast as you can. Can't catch the gingerbread man. Deserving can be good and bad, but if you've been done wrong constantly, then you can say yeah. That right there. Hold that thought. I think deserve is privilege. You think so? I think I thought that for a long time. Excuse me, these are your brothers. You always trying to come here and rob him of his snacky snacks. You just had your lunch, my boy. Okay. I thought that deserving something was a privilege because I never thought that I was deserving or I never had that privilege. Why you eating all y'all? If y'all see him, he eating all his little stars like a little muskrat. I was talking to my friend about being done wrong constantly. This is a great topic, girl. Right? Like I'm telling you, and I'm sharing because it helped me. Do y'all want to do the next one? I know some of y'all on break and stuff, and it's early. Or do y'all want to wait till we can wait till the night? Because I'm gonna go live at 6:30. You know, this is an impromptu one. I'm gonna go live at 6:30, but I'm telling you, the second one, the second one, you gotta be ready for, y'all. I'm gonna tell you because it snatched a piece of my edges and I had to pull back a little. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not ready. It's late. I'm trying to go to sleep. I was just trying to see what this book was about. Snatched my edges a little bit too intensely. All right, y'all. So look, we're gonna do that one. Ooh. That table just snatched his edges. Let me stop because that's how I stub my toe. And let me stop. Yeah, I think tonight we can go over the second part. Just keep in mind your answers and your responses. Keep in mind that because it delves deeper into why you did. Now, and listen, it may not do that, but I'm like, it's definitely reflective. It's definitely reflective. And I did shed a little thug tear, y'all. I shed a little thug this was tear. But it was also because one, just, and again, it's not that I have touched base with this in therapy. Like I have, you know what I'm saying? Like I have touched base with this in therapy. But to sit with it and realize, like, boom. Now, I will say this. Right. If people want to watch the replay, they can go ahead and do that. Y'all, if y'all came in later, I wrote out all the fill-ins and stuff like that. So if you want to come back tonight and we do this, and I love that we're doing it together because it's allowing us to, get through it. Ooh, maybe I can bring some of y'all on and we can share. I love it. I'm here for it. What? Did you throw up on me? Why is it wet? That's slobber. Honey, he threw up all over the doctor today. I was like, all on her little sweater. I was like, I'm sorry. And there I go apologizing. I still, even in therapy, I remember I've always been told at therapy, church, all of that. They're like, why are you always apologizing? Why are you always apologizing? There's a reason. You gotta dig a little deeper. But absolutely. But I will say this one tonight. It's you going into your childhood kind of programming. So be forewarned. And you ain't got to do it. It's just something I just thought I would share with you guys because I told you I wanted to see what the hype was about on TikTok. Why everybody talking about this and all of that. Now I don't think it's like how people. These are not yours. Can y'all see? Do y'all see him stealing his snacks? Jaxon's like, what's up, my boy? These are Jaxons. They're Jaxon. Here, baby. I can't with these kids. What is going on with my kids, y'all? Okay, we in the wrong. And he going fast eating them. Yo, when I first opened these last night, Jaxon was inside his little jumper, right? And I put him on the little tray on the jumper. I didn't even notice. As soon as it was like a call of the wild, Ethan ran up and went, choop, 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 choop. I said, what? Why would you do that? But yeah, wasn't that deep, yo? That journal had me really reflective of like what's going on. That is probably the balance maker in you. You apologize because you believe it needs to be said to balance energy. I never thought of it like that. Possibly. Because honestly, I don't recall no time in life where like I was ever told like, dang, was somebody trying to steal my stuff? My box is all open. Okay, let's not eat your pants. Here's Jaxie's first pair of pants. For some reason, y'all, I'm really getting into. I don't know if my taste is changing, but or what I'm visually taking in is you know. That, but y'all, look at the. I can't. I don't want to show my address. I don't know if I showed my address. I don't know. Don't come get me, y'all. My building's secure. But the box was all ripped up. I don't know if I can do this with the baby. I just want to make sure all my stuff is here before I go back downstairs because I'll have to like tell the people. But yeah, I was saying I don't recall a time in life where I was like made to apologize or if I felt apologetic or anything like that. Me too. I love it because it don't hurt you. All it does is send you forward. Okay, this box is doing the absolute most. The absolute most right now this box is doing. And I thought Jackson was gonna be asleep to do it. Maybe I won't do it right now because I'm one-handed. And he ain't gonna let me just put him in the thing. I'm gonna see if he'll go in his jumper real quick. Where's the pacifier? But yeah. I love making myself better, you know, because when you make yourself better, it teaches you also how to deal with people that aren't there yet. You don't take things so personally. Things don't hurt as much because it's like you immediately are aware that of yourself. You're aware of that, like, okay, this person is damaged. This person is coming from a place of hurt, pain, whatever. Their anger is not directed towards me or their sadness or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm getting girl trying to say something. Yeah, let's. What do you want? What do you want? Here, you want some more? Yeah, I'm down to. Yeah, I think that would be great. Oh, that's fine. I know you at work, girl. But I think that would be fun tonight to like kind of explore some of those topics. If anybody want to come up and do that, and it's a great way, and you can share it out to your platform and everything. And we be in here like a big old. I gotta stop saying powwow. Y'all gotta give me another word besides powwow, because again, I do have Native American inside of my culture. Like, I mean, inside of my culture. My grandmother, my mom's mother is Cherokee, and like real deal. Like we not fake. So, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like powwow is just like the incorrect term to use. Gathering. We're going to have a gathering. It don't give the same effect, but you know, whatever. This is not your sandwich. Jackson want a hamburger. He don't want no baby food. Don't you throw it. Don't you. Thank you. Because I can't guarantee the Lord was going to be on your side on that one. Right, like, right. We all can come up here and do it because I can have up to 10 people go live at one time. Up to 10 of y'all can go live at one time. I think it might get a little crazy if we have too many, but I think it would be nice to have different, you know, people come in and hear their thoughts. Indian, Italian, y'all got black up in y'all. Girl, y'all family said we doing the most. We doing all of it. That's what's up, though. That's a nice mix. That's cool. Where's you gonna do it too, girl? I know if the kids allow, because listen, I'm the same way. Look, these kids. This is why I be bringing the kids into it. Gotta say real. Okay, yeah, and that's why I said like if it's too many of us, we kind of get lost in it. But I don't know. Like, I know everybody's not gonna want to share, so that's okay too. That's why I said I'll just leave it open. If y'all want to jump in, we can do it. These kids. Okay. I mean, the Italian, what do they say? Like hot-headed girl. But yeah, like I love that y'all down for doing the work. And that y'all want to, explore that and be better versions of yourself. And that's what I'm always about because it don't hurt you, it don't harm you. It has you go forward. Who just text me? Hold on, I'm responding to a text message. Is that saying cool as a cucumber? I'm tired of being an introvert. I have to break up. I have said before that I struggle with being an introvert and I didn't want to be like that. In some ways, I think I do need to come out of my shell of introvertism and be a little bit more extroverted. But I don't think it's necessarily all a bad thing. And that's the hope. That's all I want to do is draw like-minded individuals, honestly, because, and even people that think oppositely, I like to draw in all people. That's called, I don't know. I thought in my mind when I said that, I was like, that's the Jesus factor in me. I like to draw in even people that don't think like me. You know why? Because you can learn something from them, be it just to confirm your own thinking, your own thoughts, or to be open to a different way. I never thought of that. There's nothing wrong with hearing a different way. That's why, I can talk to anybody because even if we agree to disagree, just be respectful. We can agree to disagree. Don't be you know what I mean? Now you're trying to take the whole bottle. You're doing the most. What is required to join in? I have to send out a link because I have to go. These are not yours. Oh my gosh, you're like a little raccoon. You have to go through StreamYard. So I have to send you the invite link and you have to go, you'll pop into the studio and then I can put you up on there, approve you to go in. But it's just a link I have to send out to you. Now, I mean, I could send the link into, put it in the chat. Y'all think I should do that? Or do you think I should just keep it individualized? Because I don't know how that will work. I don't want just strangers. No hitting. You don't hit just because you don't get your way. Even with Ethan and how he learns differently, I'm so used to saying to my kids, well, to Ethan, to Eli, use your words. No, it's not. But if I want to grow more in these platforms, I need to step out of my comfort zone a little bit, but not right. Still remain true to who you are. But I mean, when it comes to networking, you obviously can't be this super introvert. You know what I mean? I love being an introvert. My energy is too limited and precious for everyone. But I get what you're expanding the comfort zone. So right. I think those are valuable traits of the introvert. But you got to really do that. It's easier for me to make solo videos than vlog because I'm shy. And I understand that too. That's why I think in some ways I like going live because I can be myself. Ow, that just hit my toes again. Oh my goodness. I can be myself and I don't have to second guess. There's no second guessing of, is this is this okay to put out there? Do I want to put this out there? I can just go, I got a pimple or something from right there. Hurt. Since moving in, more introverted because I don't want to make new friends. And I think that also comes with age. Like, you know how people are. Like, when we're younger, we don't really sit and think about how people are. We're just like, the world is our oyster. Like, let's go and have fun. And we're going to meet you. Okay, girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now it's more like you're older, you're wiser, you've had experiences, and you realize that there's a lot of people in this world that ain't worth 2 nickels. A lot that ain't even worth 1. You know what I mean? So like you're more guarded, and what she said, what Tish said, you're protecting your energy. You're guarded. No, I don't want to say guarded because that's the wrong. I feel like that's too. You are protective of your space. You are protective if you got kids too, because all of that plays a role when you let people into your life. If you make it too open, right. You might want to screen, especially to protect your right. So that's why I said I don't want to just post it out there. So like I will have to have a way to send you guys the link. I can either I can send it via social media. Like if you have like an Instagram or a Facebook, I can inbox it that way. I'm not really sure how else to do it, like, or email. I can email it to you if you guys feel comfortable doing that. Like, you can shoot me an email and I can shoot it back to you and be like, hey, this is what it is. If you want to come and join. Because even if someone did join in it, I have to give them access to go, like, to connect. So even if they came in, they would just be sitting in what they call the studio. I would have to give them access to get into it. I'm tired of making friends, and then they turn out right. You better stop it. I'm watching you, and you're not gonna throw nothing at the baby because Jackson ain't doing. You better stop. It's time for a nap. Because if not, the good Lord is going to show you the upper room. But yeah, like I'm saying, you just, like I said, you just get too much. You get experience, and you be like, a lot of people is not worth 2 nickels. Since I got older, I track the entertainment drive nowadays, and it has to match that I'm on. Right, and that's the thing too. When you become self-aware and you start to realize what you're not willing to put up with in people, you start to bring in those type of people, and you start to immediately you be like, nah, I already know what type of time they on. They're not. Look who wants to join the party. We gotta do your braids over. You better be careful. Them Crocs is gonna go in sports mode, and you gonna go flying off of that chair. Is this going to be for tonight? Live? Yeah. Yeah. That's what we talking about for tonight. This pimp, I'm gonna have to go put a mask on or something. It hurt. It's like under the skin. Jeez, it hurts. He mad. So mad. They both need to leave me alone and finish my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I definitely appreciate the YouTube ladies since I'm messing. I've started. Yeah, that Chrissy, I told you. I said YouTube is unlike any community on social media that I've ever experienced. It's a no for me, dog. My boy. It's a no for me. Take them Crocs out of sports mode. Listen, he's so jealous right now, and it's because I'm holding the baby. And Jackson just chill over here eating these little stars. Unfortunately, I have no friends because of different things that happened to me in my life. At first, I was embarrassed telling my story and telling my old friends, thinking they would judge me. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think that sucks, because that's the thing. Like a real friends aren't going to judge you in that manner. Like, they're going to tell you truth, but I don't think that being honest with you and telling truth is judging. I feel like as long as when you come out of a place of love, it should have been understanding. And I'm sorry you had that experience. And I pray, God sends for people. We here. Listen, I'm always a sounding board for people. Now, all I ask is that people check in with me if I'm in the right headspace to do it. Most times I am. But that's all I ask, because I'm very with people. Like, whenever I'm about to, I'll be like, hey, are you in the proper headspace to handle what's going on? Like, if I can't gauge from our conversation, but even then, I'm like, hey, I got some heavy stuff on my mind. I just needed someone to just kind of vent to, or if I needed advice, I ask, because I don't just emotionally dump on people, because I know with me, like I take things in a lot. That's why I had to get off social media, because unfortunately, when you do put your life out there and you share your story, people relate to it and they connect. And then now they're wanting to share their story. And while that is great, and I always am here for it, I think it's awesome because it helps you. It's very therapeutic. If I'm not in the right headspace, it's like I can't. Go sit down. Now, don't you get up. Don't you get up from that spot. It's a no. It's a no. And you won't be getting this back. No. No. Oh, you want to play today? No. Stop. Stop. Oh, you want to say stop back? Oh, you want to say back? Oh, he over here talking big talk. Y'all, do y'all see this? Do you see this? I was trying to correct him, but then I'm also at the same time like my baby saying more words and sounds and knowing I'm in a place. Hold on, what happened? All these comments came through. Ethan, you're making me miss the live. But now I'm comfortable. I'm glad you're comfortable. And that's why always do it in your time. You need to get the Bible because you need the word on you because you're acting crazy. Get down right now. Thank you very much. Would you want to be a big baby? Come sit up here. Sit up here in the line. Because you throw one more thing at me, I'm going to take you to the upper room, child. I missed it. No. We didn't even get to it yet. Jackson woke up. And I didn't have enough hands. That is the longest eating. Yo, it's been, I've been trying to eat this sandwich for an hour. These kids. I never talk about my trauma with my friends. I don't want the looks and being judged. And you know what? I'm not even saying, you know what? And I understand that too. You got to understand the people that, you know, I'm not saying that people are bad friends for not being able to be open and with them about stuff like that. Because a lot of stuff I didn't talk about with people until I delved into it in therapy. I had, listen, tonight is going to show y'all how I can't. Oh my God, you about to have me speaking in tongues up in here. Get down. It's a no for me. Nap time. Let's go to sleep. Oh, you know what happened? The TV cut off. The TV paused because YouTube want to have ads. Hold on real quick, y'all. We about to get Ethan. I'm trying to understand why he was tripping. Get down. Get down. Get down, Piggly Wiggly. Where's your matter of fact, you want the tablet? I don't know if I want to give you the tablet. Plus, you got the tablet in the airplane room. Where's the remote control? Don't get in my chair. Because if you turn the live off, I'm going to fight you. I should have known that the baby soundtrack turned off. She didn't do it because we got deep in the book. Yeah, and we got deep in the book. Absolutely. Hold on, where we at? Oink over there and girl, that was a lot that just happened. I want my friends to be honest with me. Right. Like I'm the type of person, like I am a very good emotional support friend. Gosh, it sounds like a puppy or something. But I also noticed amongst my friend groups, I always knew who I could talk about whatever to, because it's being. Is you choking? You good? You good? I knew who I could go to for what, because you still have to be careful who you right. I don't talk about mine with my friend because I'm still broken from it and it's hard to move forward. Always talking about the bad, I guess. Plus, right. It takes time. It took time to get these traumas. You know what I mean? It takes time to even recognize that you have trauma. And it takes time to work through it. It takes time to get to a space where you even want to talk to it about it with a therapist. And some people don't even realize how much trauma they had. Because even one thing I will say, even recognizing you have trauma, you don't understand how far it goes back down into you until you start doing the work. And you start peeling back the different layers. And then you start realizing things. And I'm telling you, sometimes it'll hit you like a ton of bricks. And that's not to deter you from doing the work. But sometimes it'll hit you like, and you feel like, dang, here I go set back. Here I thought I was okay. And then we unpeel this part and it's like, jeez. Ethan knew words. Yeah, new words, but he was acting up with them Crocs and. I think you had enough of the stars. Correct. Right. I'm over asking you. Say, yeah, it's annoying, but I'm not paying them for no premium service. They better go ahead somewhere. Yeah, I wish we could pay to skip ads. You can, girl, if you get the premium, you don't have ads. But then you know what? I think that's even still a lie because I've watched videos when I had the little trial. And Michael paid for the premium because he didn't like ads. And I still saw ads. I agree. As friends play roles and help with different things, you can't tell everyone. I can't see y'all. I can see, but I don't know why I always squint when I don't have my glasses on. I got my contacts in. You can't tell everyone, every friend, everything. Right. Right. You just gotta know who you gotta know. What is it like the Bible says? Know those who labor among you. You know, you gotta know who's what, who's good for this, who's good for that. Like everybody ain't built the same. You ain't even hungry. Yep, it's definitely a thing. But yeah, I didn't even do the Kohls haul, y'all, and I don't have my hand. I'm trying to open the box. I probably should have opened the box and sat the stuff on the table and then did it. So maybe tonight, when I'm more relaxed, I'll do the Kohls haul, show y'all what I got for baby Jackson. Oh, let me stop picking this before I get a scar, but this thing hurts. And then we'll do part 2 of the shadow work journal together. And I ain't gonna front. This so far, this has been good. Granted, like I said, the first 32 pages was like, for me, it's like I already knew this because, like I said, I've done therapy, I've done self-development. If you've done any self-development work, then you know it's about recognizing your emotional triggers. And then even in the one part, girl, most of the stuff I got was on clearance and on sale. Even in the one part, y'all, where you see this going around, y'all can screenshot it if y'all want or go back and see it. And I don't know if I'm helping by holding it like that. That ain't helping either. This one hand life ain't it. There we go. It's just talking about, you just put a kind of seeing the different types of wounds that we carry, like, and it's funny because now everyone didn't resonate with me, but I found myself in every category, which you just go through and look at it. Like, just say for the abandonment wound. Why? Hold on, because I feel like I'm yelling over my TV. Like, what is really good? For the abandonment wound, it says feels left out, fears being left, hates being alone, codependent, threatens to leave people, normally attracts emotionally unavailable people. Now, while all of those weren't for me, feels left out, even if it's not my reality, I do be feeling left out. Even if I don't want to go, I still want to be asked. Like, I'll be feeling left out when people do stuff. My family, but it goes back to when I was a kid, my family was like that. I don't fear being left in a sense, some way. I'm not sure, but hates being alone. And I was like, it was kind of catch-22 because I love being alone. I love my what is it? Why can't I talk? I love my what's the word I'm looking for? Is solidarity? No, that's standing in one with everybody. I love my hey girl, yeah. Thank you for hold on. Too many messages came through. Kohls is the best way to go for kids' clothes, but I got a credit card. Yeah, but they be having points back and everything. Thank you for sharing. I can relate so much. Oh, no problem. I appreciate it. Hey, Queen Sharonda. Hey, girl. I love her. I went the other day to get sleepers for my toddler. Hey, everyone. Hey, Alexis. Girl, we was in here doing inner work. Look, I came on here to do a Kohls haul, y'all, and tell y'all about the doctor. We over here doing the shadow work journal. Okay, Poppy, do these. Go ahead and eat then. Me too. I think most people hate being alone. You think, see, but that's the thing. I like being by myself, but I don't like to feel lonely. You know? Exactly. I feel the same way. Hey, everybody. Sissy. Oh, yeah, I love you. Listen, if y'all ain't following Sharonda the Goddess in the comments, go follow her right now. Like, like we were talking about, YouTube connects us with like-minded people, and not even just like-minded, but like genuine people. Like, there are a bunch of fake people here on YouTube. Yes, there is. Don't give me the lie. And there is absolutely, and I've encountered them. But she is, I'm gonna brag on you for a minute, sis, if you don't mind. I'm gonna just brag on you. I can tell I'm a great reader of people. I didn't say men, y'all. And even then, I'm a great reader of men. I just, for some reason, my brain just isn't developed in certain areas and I begin played. But but I'm a great reader of people. And you can tell that she's a very genuine and sweet soul. You can tell that she's the type of person that probably will give you the shirt off her back. And that even if she was in a situation going through it, and one of it is too, like, spirits recognize spirits, like spirits recognize spirits, whether it's good or bad. And I'm like that. And so, like, I remember coming across her channel. I don't even remember how I found out about her channel. Like, to be absolutely honest, I have no idea. At this point, we family at this point. I don't know anymore. But she's, so you could tell it's genuine and it's pure love, that you could come to her and she's going to try her best to help you. It don't matter even if her situation ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, and not in a way that it's going to like mess her up, but like she genuinely loves people, and you could tell that. And I love her for that. And I connect with that so much. That's why I love her channel. I agree. I don't mind being alone, but I want to connect with people sometimes. Right? Like, I still want people there. I still want to be included. I still want to feel like I'm not an outcast. Look at that, Chrissy, using what we worked through. Yes, bag on her because she is. Asking God that will connect you great people. Like, right. Here. Solitude is good. Hollowness is right. I don't like being alone when I'm overwhelmed. Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I need to be around people because, I'm telling you, I be in Delulu land and I don't be living in reality, and then my thoughts will start spiraling. Yes, I understand why I can feel genuine love for you and so many. Right, like you can tell when people real. Now don't cry. Ash put me on to her. Right, like I'm telling, I have no problem sharing people in their. I don't know, like I just real people. Like, and all of y'all on here are. That's why I can connect with y'all. Me too. Listen, me too. I will cry. Don't do it. And don't catch me on one of them sensitive days. I cry like a baby. I'll cry like a baby. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I was saying with that was just the abandonment one. Y'all want me to read the rest real quick? They got the guilt moon. It says feel sorry or bad. There go that sorry. Why do I have guilt? I ain't do nothing. I found her from Nisha. Oh yeah, and then Nisha's another one. She was like, Chrissy, they've been rocking with me since Eli was a baby. When I was sleeping on the floor, when I was homeless, when I got my apartment and I had nothing in it, and we were laying on the floor, and then I got an air mattress, and I was happy because you ain't gonna talk about me. And that's when people was like, oh, if you ain't got no headboard, I said, shoot, well, you really gonna talk about me because I ain't even got a bed, baby. I'm on the floor. Like, this is where I'm at. But you know what? I have 4 walls and I built my, I worked hard and I got what I got. That's why I said y'all can't pay attention to people on social media. A lot of them just be talking out their butt. Like, don't be making sense, and their lives be all crazy anyway. Here, Papa. They say hi, Jackson. He's in his eating phase. He's so hungry. But yeah, like I remember going through. I was just Chris. I don't know if he was on the live or not, but I was talking about how remember that one when I had lost my job, and I was vlogging, and your son wanted to buy Eli a gift, and y'all came to the crib. And I remember I was telling him, I was like, I cried like a baby after that. And that same time, this other person from Harrisburg that watched my story showed up to my house with a trunk full of groceries and clothes that she bought for Eli. And I said, I cried like a baby. Because y'all know me, I'm not going to get on here and beg or ask nobody for nothing. Because I'm very like, I'm going to make it happen. Somehow, I'm going to trust God. It's going to happen. And God was sending people. Like, I didn't ask them or nothing. She just pulled up at my house and was like, here. Yep. I find you. And Nisha's another one. She's a great supporter. What's wrong, Papa? But what was I talking about, y'all? Y'all know y'all got me off on a tangent now. They're gonna have me in here crying. Yeah, I was telling them about that. I said that's why I said I've known Chrissy since like the beginning days. Like people can be so rude. Now you coming over? He's still in the snacks again, y'all. He's still in the snacks. Look at Jackson. My shirt's on my I would have showed y'all. He came and stole the snack. First of all, a lot of people that has something rude to say are the ones living a lie and fake. Yes, they miserable, and they are miserable behind the scenes. Right? No, wasn't it? I'm telling you, I cried like a baby because I was working so hard to make our lives happen, and that's when I was working the 2 full-time jobs, like overnight, getting off, getting him to daycare, going to the other job at the hospital. Like I was working at Sheets. I was working at the gas station overnight. Yep, they have been around from the beginning. Ethan's he need a show at this point. I told him he better take them Crocs out of sports mode. And them is the real Crocs. Them ain't the ones I was talking about in the video that I don't know what happened with them. They start stinking. I washed them and they still stink. I said, these going in the trash. I probably only paid $9 for them, but still, it is what it is. And don't talk about me because I'm still eating the same peanut butter jelly sandwich I was eating when I first got on here. But yeah, y'all, what it said, the guilt wound said, feels sorry or bad, doesn't like to ask for things. Who that sound like? Uses guilt to manipulate. Nah, that ain't me. Is afraid to set boundaries. I definitely checked that one and I said that because I used to be afraid to set boundaries because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, even if that meant my own feelings getting hurt. And then look at me looking like a puddle of soup, big old tears. Because why? What is it? Normally attracts people who make them feel guilty. Every one of these kids' fathers, at some point, if I said I was leaving, they would make me feel guilty for saying something about the mistreatment. Baby, car, your feet be yo, their feet. Why do these Alexis, you's a nurse, ma'am. Why do these kids' feet be stinking and they only be like 2? Why are their feet smelling like pickles on Kohls? What's wrong, Doo-doo? Where's your binky-bink? Look, you're not gonna eat this whole bottle of Stars. Like, you're not gonna do it. You ain't even got no teeth. These are supposed to be for 8 months anyway. You only 6. You feeding into the stereotype about the black babies. You gotta calm down, baby. Me too. I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings. Like I'm the type like I'd rather hurt than let somebody else hurt. Look at you, not letting it dissolve. Girl, my son's feet be rocking, and I'm like, what is happening? Girl, I don't know what's going on. But that was the guilt wound. So like I had 4 in the abandonment, 3 in there. Okay, now the trust wound, y'all, is afraid to be hurt, doesn't trust themselves, finds ways to not trust people, feels insecure and needs lots of external validation, doesn't feel safe, normally attracts people who don't feel safe. Now, I used to have a huge trust wound. Thank God for therapy. So I didn't find myself deep in that one. I like one or two I checked and they were kind of iffy. Because I was just like, I can't with his feet. I'm like, yeah, and then Ethan be trying to put his feet, curl his toes. I'm like, first of all, you don't got the little cutesy baby feet anymore. Like I'll take Jackson's feet and go, mwah, mwah, mwah. You got little grown man feet. Don't put them dogs on me. Don't put them dogs on me. I'm afraid to be hurt. Girl, I checked that one. I definitely checked is afraid to be hurt. Absolutely. And okay, now, and then the last section is the neglect wound. And y'all, if y'all scroll back, like when this replays, y'all can scroll back and screenshot if you want to see more of it. And if you want to see, some of y'all that hopped on later, we did the first exercise together and we discussed it. So we was going to come back on tonight at 6:30. I know some of y'all can't. My regular time to go live is 6:30. And we're going to do this second exercise. So if y'all want to catch up, if y'all going to come through and we're going to share, because I'm actually going to bring some people on and, y'all can share it out to y'all channels as well, because I can have up to 10 people live. If you guys are willing, if you feel comfortable doing it, and if you was going to hop on the live tonight at 6:30, we're going to do exercise 2 and see where the answers from exercise 1 came from. And it's fun. It's good. Like, it was very, like, I liked what we just did. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all can scroll back when we do the replay part of it. But I'm going to say this last one, and then I'm going to hop up off of here, because I know I got to get the baby from the bus and stuff. Oh yay, but okay, so girl, do the when I drop the replay, just you ain't gonna watch the whole thing. Just scroll back through so you can get the questions. Well, you know what? I could put them back. I'll put them back up on the screen if y'all want to do it before I leave, because I still got the things. But the neglect wound is struggles to let things go, has low self-worth, gets angry easily, struggles to say no. That's me. Represses emotions. That's me too. Oh, a lot of me was in this neglect wound. Fears being vulnerable. That's not me to an extent. Normally attracts people who don't appreciate them or make them feel seen. Say my life without saying my life right now. Say my life without saying that neglect wound is big right now for me. Like, I found myself in all of those. Creators Corner is about to absolute. Creators Corner is corny. That was corny. Creators Corner is about to be so amazing. This is me, girl. This is me too. I struggled. Like I be knowing I need to say no. I be knowing it, and I don't. Like, I watch everybody's videos, lives beginning to end. Always trying to, girl. That's me. That's me. And I always try to make my comments showcase that. Like, I saw when you dropped the eggs. I saw when your baby ran across the street. I saw it. Because I'm just a supporter. Like, I just, and I like to be tapped in. Like, right, that was corny. Like my son's feet smelling. Like, what? But yeah, that was yeah. But that was to identify your inner child wound based on the attributes listed on the next page. So if you found yourself in those categories, that's what's saying what you need to work on. And again, y'all can scroll back and screenshot it if you want to find out. Here, baby. If you want to find out what it was, but I'm gonna run through. We did the exercise real quick, so I'm gonna run through. If y'all want to do it one more time. But the first sentence was, okay, let me explain first. Okay, well, I got all this stuff going on. Basically, get that off there. Basically is there's sentences in the blank spaces, the first word that comes to mind, the first thought that comes to mind, write it down. Don't think about it, just write it down. And then once you have all of it, you're going to read that paragraph back to yourself. And you want to notate the thoughts and the feelings, the memories that pop up when you do it. Okay? So we can run through that real quick. And then I'm going to hop off of here. For those that just came in, if y'all want to do it, Again, you can scroll back and you'll see it if you want to do it then. That way you can stop, pause, and stuff. And then tonight we're going to go do exercise 2, which breaks it down even more. But the first sentence, I always feel like I'm the blank one. That's the first sentence. I always feel like I'm the blank one. Hey, go do this. Go do this. Number 2, blank is how I manage to escape. Blank is how I manage to escape. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. We be in here jigging the Jules TV. Blank brings me peace. I'm so tired of blank and blank, but excited about blank and blank. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. Yeah, I'm going. I want to try to blank so that I can finally blank. For some reason, I always end up blank. For some reason, I always end up blank. You okay? I deserve blank and blank. I deserve blank and blank. And that was the first exercise. This is coming from the shadow work journal. Okay? Saying no is easy for me, but the others describe me. Girl, teach me to say no. I'm over here nodding my head. So just so y'all can understand, like, if y'all caught that, hopefully I didn't go too fast for those that came in later. But I'm gonna read mine again. Chrissy also shared hers, and tonight we're gonna see whoever else if they want to pop in, and we're gonna do that. But mine's read like this: I always feel like I'm the lonely, ugly one. Reading is how I manage to escape. Love brings me peace. I'm so tired of failing and crying, but excited about life and living. I want to try to breathe so that I can finally live. For some reason, I always end up broken. I deserve love and respect. You see how that did that? What? What? Is that the alarm system? I ain't heard that since Trump. Did y'all get it too? This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. The purpose is to maintain and improve alert and warning, blah, 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 blah. I don't even get Amber Alerts no more, but I be getting them from the government. Did y'all get it too? They're trying to make sure we got the Hunger Games on lock. I'm going to scroll back and write it down. I just... Well, I thought the same thing about girl. I'm telling you, a lot of us had some of the similar things. Yes, I got the alert. That's crazy. And I remember they was talking about it, and I learned about this from TikTok because they was talking about it on TikTok. Look at that. I gotta go change my baby. She got blood on my baby shirt from his shots. Don't snatch my edges, Jackson. They just right. Ow. E is for ego. E is for ego. Get ready. Get set. It's time to learn the alphabet. Mwah. On my phone. Get my laptop, lose everything. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna do that tonight. I'm about to hop up off of here so I can finish my little piece of peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I've been eating for the past hour and a half. I got my water today, y'all, so my lips ain't dry. But we did that, y'all. We It's gonna be like, leave me, you can have whatever, but leave me alone. He's so great. Jackson, yeah, very much so. I thought it was going to be a storm warning. That's what I thought too until I remembered and I looked at the thing. Wasn't it supposed to happen at 12 though? It is 2. Was 2 o'clock my time. He was a cute smart, but don't he be looking like a Cabbage Patch doll? Like when he sucks his bottom lip in, you know, the dimples and the little bald head Cabbage Patch doll. He be looking at him, looking like them. I think I have a Cabbage Patch doll in here too. But thank you. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to hop up off of here because I do need to. I don't really need to do nothing. But Eli will be getting home soon, and I need to straighten up a little bit because I literally came in the door, made lunch for him, made lunch for myself, and hopped on live from the doctors. But yeah, again, tonight 6:30, we doing we doing exercise 2. So if y'all did that one, bring that, and we're gonna talk about that, and then you guys will have the opportunity to hop in if you want to hop in and share your stuff. And also if you want to come on the screen, like if you want to be up here living your best life with me, we got to get you to y'all lost my train of thought. I have to send you the link. If you're going to come on here, I have to be able to send you the link to access the studio, because if not, then you can't. Why is that right there like that? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what I just clicked, but it did something weird. But yeah, I have to be able to send you the link, and I can send it through some type of social media, or I can send it through your email, whatever. I can send you the link to get into the program. I mean, no
matter how long I'm gone, been on. I've been on.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. See over there. Okay, see 96:30 p.m. ladies and gentlemen, they are here. Yeah, Quincy is like, I think Quincy's the only guy. I mean, there's other ones that pop in here, but I don't know them. They must be silent subscribers because I don't know them. But Chat, definitely help me. Girl, help me too. We about to look. We in it to win it. But yeah, and you have the ability to share it out to your platforms if you so choose. If not, we'll do that. We'll see how it goes tonight and see, how everything rolls out. But I'm getting up off of here, y'all. I am about to get up off of here, and I will see you guys tonight in the live. Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all. Girl, yes, and hubby gonna have a baby, so definitely. But I'm gonna go finish my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Bye, y'all.
All your wealth with recognition to God, you made a name for yourself, but to each his own. I'm still good up in these streets. You need relevance. That sounds personal to me.